Hi guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sai Kiran. Today we are going to discuss about AWS Systems Manager. Guys, before jumping on to the practicals, we are going to work with three major tasks. The very first one is run command, and the second one is parameter store, and the third one is state manager. Apologies for my writing, guys. People who are watching for the very first time, I'm writing it on screen. Imagine now we are going to create one Amazon Linux instance and then we are going to create one Ubuntu instances. If you wanted to install Docker or if you wanted to install Terraform, Puppet, Chef, Ansible, like SonarCube or some other tools you wanted to install, what you're going to do, you're going to log into your Linux machine or you're going to log into your Ubuntu instance and then you're going to install each and everything, right? But now in real time our instances will be in a public subnets, private subnets itself only. So in such case we'll be having jump servers, we'll be having endpoints, but what we're going to do is with the help of SSM there is something called run command. We are going to log into our instances in a most secure way. We are going to log into our instances in a secure way. Imagine here we are creating only two instances. And what if there are 10 instances and you have to install Docker, Terraform, Puppet, Ansible, and everything? So it will take so much of time, right? Manually, you have to log in and then you have to install each and everything. So in such case, what this run command will do is it will majorly works on tags. You will give all the configuration under via shell script whatever you want, and then you will tell the run command directly run it on the tags itself only. So in such way we can save so much of time, right? And the second one is parameter store. What this parameter store, what exactly is? Parameter will store the config files, right? But where these config files will be generated, I'll tell you. I want disk space utilization, right? My client is asking me, I need a separate disk space utilization. If I create CloudWatch metrics, by default I'm not going to get the disk space utilization. Not only disk space utilizations, there are many things which will not be visible by default from the CloudWatch metrics, right? In such case what you can do is you can create one custom namespace. You can create one custom namespace, and under that what will happen once this has been configured, a unique config file will be created. This config file will be stored in a parameter store, right? So whenever, watch this carefully guys, whenever an activity is nothing but, for example, if you install Terraform here and if you install Ansible here, this is activity 1 and this is activity 2. Basically when you do an activity, what will happen, it will store under metrics, right, under CloudWatch. But once after you configure the custom namespace, what will happen is all these two instances activities will be stored under your custom namespace itself only. I'll show you that now. Do not worry. I'll while doing the practicals, you'll be understanding it very clearly, right? And there is something called state manager. State manager is very simple. Many of them knows this already. Something but cron job. Example, I have one shell script and there I'm saying install Docker, Terraform, Ansible, SonarCube, Jenkins, whatever it is. There is a shell script for that. So here for state manager I'm saying for each and every 30 or 40 minutes, for each and every 30 and 40 minutes, go and install these in a instance 1, instance 2, instance 3 or instance 4. I'm just telling you an example. This is not the use case, but I'm just for understanding I'm telling you. One of our friend, what he did accidentally, he deleted Docker, and one of our friend, he deleted Terraform. What will happen, each and every 30 minutes, just like a security guard, the state manager will be roaming here and there and make sure that everything is working fine or not. And if it didn't find Docker, and it will install automatically, and it doesn't know whether Docker is there or not. For each and every 30 minutes, what it will do, it will go and deploy the Docker, and it will go and install the Terraform, and it will go and install the Ansible. Like whatever is there in the shell script, it will go and deploy it for each and every 30 minutes, right? So this is all about state manager. I hope you understand it very clearly, guys. If you do not understand, please go back and watch the explanation again, because this is very important when before jumping on to the practicals, right? Let me take you to my console once. here is my console. Before coming to the session, I have installed two instances. One is Amazon Linux and the other one is Ubuntu. Make sure, as I said before, that you are giving proper tags. Tags plays very crucial role today in our session. Manage tags, add tags, application, Java application, save it. And do the same for Ubuntu instance also. Tags, manage tags, add tags, application, Python app, right? Save it. So once this is done, open SSM. Once after you creating the instances, these instances will not be directly reflected to your sessions manager, right? I told you something today we are going to work more with. This is run command. So in order to make sure that our instances are reflecting here, what we have to do, we have to create one role. See, I cannot able to see my instances here. I have to create one role, IAM role, and I have to make sure that I'm giving SSM full access to it. Right? Go to IAM, create roles, create role, select service, EC2, scroll down, next, SSMF, SSM managed instance score, next, give the SSMF testing, create role. Right, our role has been successfully created. Once this is created, go back to your instance, select your Amazon Linux actions, security, modify IAM role, refresh it, select your role just you have created, right? Do the same for Ubuntu also. Security, modify IAM role, refresh, SSM testing, update IAM role. Nice. Once this is done, make sure that you're rebooting, because immediately it will not affect. It will take some 2 to 3 minutes of time. Reboot the instance. Reboot it. Wait for it. My instances have been successfully rebooted. I'll go back to my run command again. Here is my run command. Guys, make sure that you're selecting the shell script. Right? Select shell script. Scroll down. I'll just show you one thing now. If I select Ubuntu and if I select my DNS name, nothing is there, right? This instance is totally empty. No nginx or nothing we have installed here, right? See, nothing is there. If I go back to my ssm run command again, I'm going to install Ansible and I'm going to run one playbook here. For that, I'm going to open my GitHub. We have tested this during the time of auto scaling groups. If you remember, people who are watching this video for the very first time, I'm going to pin the auto scaling groups on top. I have did something which is a realistic project, so you can go and watch it. For now, I'm going to run this script here. Remove this. These are nothing but comments. Remove it. See what I'm doing here. I'm installing the necessary packages, and I'm installing Ansible, Nginx, Python. Stress you can install, or if you wanted to remove it, you can remove. I'm going to install Git, and I'm cloning this repository to where? To my repo, and then I'm running a playbook command here. Right? Scroll down. Leave it everything as it is. Guys, watch here carefully. Here I am mentioning tags. I'm just giving the key name. So what it will happen, this script will be running only on this tags. But for now, what we're going to do is we are going to select manually, because this sudo apt update, this distribution is related to Ubuntu flavor, not the Amazon Linux, right? So now you have to select only Ubuntu here. Select Ubuntu, unmark S3, enable CloudWatch logs, run, wait for it to complete. It will take some time. Refresh. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is, on the other hand, I'm going to install Nginx on my Amazon Linux. Run shell script. Here is my Amazon Linux script. Copy it, paste it here, scroll down. I'm going to select my instance manually. Amazon Linux, scroll down, unmark S3 bucket, enable CloudWatch logs, and then simply click on run. See, our Configuration has been successfully installed on Amazon Linux. Let's go back and check whether if it is really installed or not. Select the IP, come back here and paste it. See, Nginx has been successfully installed. We haven't logged into the instance. We did everything from the SSM itself only. So in same way, you can install SonarQube, Jenkins, whatever you want, you can install it in the same way, right? I'll close this tab. Now let's check whether our Ubuntu has been completed its configuration or not. I'll refresh. It's still in progress. It will take some time because we are installing a lot of things, right? We are installing Ansible, Python, and all these things. So it is taking a bit long time. Let it take, no problem. If I refresh, Nginx should be installed, I believe. At least. See, it is coming in the backend. Just hold on. It will be complete. See, it is success now. Let's come back here. And if I refresh, this is the web server we have worked on during the time of auto scaling group. We have created one AMI, if you remember. Right now we have achieved the task. Let's close this. As I said before, now I'm going to install one enhanced monitoring. If I select my instance and if I go to the monitoring, here I can see CPU utilization, network, and all these things. But still, I want a detailed monitoring logs for the debugging or like some other purpose. So for that, what I have to do first is let's go to your IAM roles and make sure that you are adding some other policies. What were the policies? One is Amazon EC2 role for SSM, Amazon EC2 role for SSM, and the other one is CloudWatch agent. CloudWatch agent for both admin and server. Select add permissions. See, I have 5 policies here now. I'll come back to my instance. I'll reboot this because it will take some time to sync in the backend, right? So I'll reboot this. Let's wait for 2 minutes, guys. Okay, my instance has been successfully rebooted. Now I'll go back to my run command. I'll close this IAM. This is not required. This is my run command. Simply click on run command. Make sure that you are selecting configure package here. See here it is already AWS configure AWS package, right? Select this, scroll down. Make sure that you are entering the appropriate package name. What package I required? I required Amazon CloudWatch agent. Minimize and paste it here. Scroll down. Now I'm going to give the key name here, tags. It will go and deploy. This package will be deployed on both of my instances. What were my both of my instances? One is Ubuntu and another one is Linux. Unmark this, enable CloudWatch logs, scroll down, run, and wait for it to copy. Once this has been copied, guys, it is not configuring, the package is copying. Copying where? Copying at this location, cd opt AWS Amazon CloudWatch agent and then bin. So we have to log into our instance manually and then we have to run one shell, one file will be there. We need to run that file. Then only it will be configured, right? I'll just refresh this. We'll see whether see it's successfully copied. Now let's log into our instance. First I'll log into my Amazon Linux. Connect. Sudo su hyphen cd/opt AWS Amazon CloudWatch bin ls-al /. I'm going to run this wizard, config wizard. Guys, watch this carefully. Default, I'm going to give, if you are pressing enter means that means you are giving the default value, right? Here, can you see here default choice? Enter. Again, I'm going to give enter. Do you want stat daemon? No. 2. Do you want metrics from collect D? No. 2. Do you want to monitor any host metrics? Yes, I need this. Do you want to monitor? Yes, I need it. Do you want to issue them? Yes. Do you want to aggregate? Yes. Do you like to collect your metrics on high resolution? 30 seconds I need. I'll give the option as 3. Advanced I need. I'll give the option as 3. Are you satisfied with the above configuration? Yes. Do you want any existing CloudWatch log agent? No. Do you want to monitor any log file? No. Do you want the CloudWatch agent to retrieve X-ray traces? No. Do you want to store the config file in SSM parameter? Yes. Parameter store I told you, right? Config files will be storing here. Enter. It is asking for the name. Copy the name here. till here, copy it, paste it. I'll give the name as Amazon Linux. Make sure that you're following the caps letters as it is. Okay, Amazon Linux. Enter, enter. Okay, nice. The file has been created now. Now let's log into our Ubuntu instance and follow the same practical. Connect cd/opt AWS Amazon bin ls-al dot slash, copy this, paste it, copy, paste it, run, enter, 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 stat sd no, collect d no, yes, yes, no, do you want aggregate no, 30 seconds is enough, watch default metrics, yes, are you satisfied with the above config? We did some mistake. Wait, let me run it again. ls-al. See, this is where we'll face a lot of issues. Copy, paste it, run. Yes, yes, yes. Do you know? Collect D? No. Yes, yes. Issue dimensions? Yes. Aggregate? Yeah. This is the one. 3 seconds. Advanced? Yes, I like it. Do you want any existing CloudWatch? No, I don't have any monitor. No. CloudWatch isn't also no. Yes, I wanted to store it in a parameter store. Make sure that you're copying properly. Amazon Linux. Copy it. This is Ubuntu server, right? Ubuntu Linux. Oh, I gave the spelling mistake. Guys, if you give any wrong name here, then you will see a lot of issues. So make sure that you're following properly what I'm following, like caps letters and then Ubuntu Linux. Enter, enter, enter. Okay. Now let's go back to our parameter store. I'll close this instance. I'll go back to my parameter store and I'll see whether the config files have been successfully stored or not. Nice. See, this is Amazon Linux and this is Ubuntu Linux, right? Guys, now I'm going to show you one tool which is called Beyond. You can also install this. This tool we are going to work more when we are doing practicals on Kubernetes, guys. Okay, make sure that you're installing this. It will show you the differences between the two manifest files or any files it is, whether it is YAML, JSON, shell script. It will show you the differences. This tool is mainly useful for developers actually. I'll parameter store. This is Amazon Linux config file, right? Now I'm going to open Ubuntu Linux config file, scroll down, copy everything, copy it, paste it. See, there is no difference. Everything is fine and super. One last, maybe I have, yeah, same, it is same. Nothing has been there. Maybe here, the only difference is I have pasted one number before, that is why it is showing as red. Okay, it's okay, no problem. Let's minimize this. Now what I'm going to do is I'll open CloudWatch now. As I said before, I want custom metrics. Now, whatever task I'm going to do on my two instances, till now it is going to the matrix itself only. If I select my metrics, all metrics, I can't see any custom namespace here. See, these are all the default names. I mean, default metrics: directory service, EBS metrics, EC2 metrics, event metrics, logs, SSM run command metrics, usage, and all these things. Now I'm unable to see any custom namespace. Whatever I'm running on SSM, all the metrics logs and everything will be saved here itself only. Now watch carefully. What we're going to do is go to the run command, click on run command, select manage agent, manage agent, select it. This is AWS Amazon CloudWatch Managed Agent. Scroll down, guys. Make sure that you're entering the parameter store name appropriately here. What we have stored, where is my parameter store? I'll open my parameter store again. Make sure that you're entering this appropriately. Don't do any mistakes when pasting this, okay? Because it will go in the backend and it will check for this config file, and if you didn't enter it properly, then it will throw some failures. Scroll down, where I wanted to install this on my two instances. I'm saying go and install on these two instances wherever this application tag was there, and next time whenever I perform any task, then all the logs should be stored under custom namespace, right? Enable CloudWatch logs, run, wait for it to complete, refresh. See, it is successful. Now let's go back to our CloudWatch. You will see the difference now. Where is my CloudWatch? Here it is. I'll refresh this. All metrics. See, here it is. Custom namespace. See, 33 logs were generated already. If I go here, 33 logs were generated. It will keep on generating. If I do any activities on it, then it will keeps on generating. Right now you understand, right, why we are creating enhanced monitoring metrics now. Metrics, all, see, 43, it's still generating. There is something running in the backend, so all the logs are generating here. I hope you understand my explanation, guys. This is what I wanted to say. And finally, guys, make sure this is real-time activity. If you do have time, please do practicals and post it on the LinkedIn, okay? And do the documentation and post it on the Medium. I'll tell you the advantage what you'll get if you post something on Medium tomorrow. If you are into project and if your manager gives a similar task, who knows, we might get a similar task. You cannot send a Word document from your Gmail to your Outlook, right? So everything will be captured in such way. If you keep posting on Medium, means you can open that Medium page directly from your laptop itself only, and you can see, copy and paste whatever you want. So in such way it will be very useful. If you have time, make sure that you're doing practicals and posting it on Medium and LinkedIn also, right? So that's all for today. I wanted to explain, and I'll show you one more thing here, which was the state manager. This is very straightforward, guys. I'm not going to create anything under state manager because it will take so much of time for deletion. Even for now, once after explaining this, I'll tell you something about this CloudWatch metrics. Let's complete this. Create an association. See, make sure that you're selecting the shell script here, same, and then you have to mention the time here. Hourly, daily, schedule, and then you have to simply click on create association. Then what it will do is for each and every 30 minutes, it will go and do the task whatever you have given. See, cron job scheduler, right? Once this task is done, this separate namespace has been created. Don't worry, guys. It will not delete directly. They will not cost you anything. After 2 weeks, if you avoid sending any logs to this custom namespace, it will be automatically deleted. But apart from that, make sure that you're deleting your instances. Make sure that you're deleting your IAM roles, which what you have created, and then do not worry about this. After 14 or 15 weeks, it's going to delete automatically, because there is an issue since 2011. It's running in Amazon. Yesterday night also I tried to delete this, but it didn't work. If anyone knew how to delete this, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice day. We'll see you in the tomorrow's session. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we are going to work only on CloudWatch metrics, right? Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.